What's going on, YouTube? I
Did
did.
it?
I
Okay.
felt it felt good.
You didn't do it right.
I don't
you gotta
care.
put more
Nope,
into it.
don't you dare. Anyway,
What's going on? You gotta put your arm into it. There you
Okay,
go, like that.
okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure you till next time. All right.
What's going on, YouTube? We are back with some more Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. We're on the final episode of the first season. Kind of the conclusion of everything that's going to happen. See what they do with the data that they got about the infection incident and them carpet bombing. If they do anything with it,
we don't know.
This could be just like a mid-season break point, and then they come out with episodes 5 through whatever later on, and kind of fits a conclusion. But at the very least, we'll have our conclusion for the first half of this season. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see what type of bioweapon they come up with this time.
It's definitely a slow burner because we haven't seen as many zombies as I thought we would. But
Right.
I really feel like that's because they're trying to build up to 6. But I mean, man, it's like if they build up to 6, it's like they're skipping 5, kind of.
Well, I mean,
or we just may not get an instance of what's going on with 5.
it'll probably be mentioned, but I mean, kind of
Yeah.
like Resident Evil 4. People who are watching this series have probably played Resident Evil 5 because Resident Evil 5, I believe, is the highest grossing Resident Evil game.
I know.
I have to look back and see, but I think Resident Evil 5 was one of the highest grossing, if not highest grossing, game in the franchise. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's kind of hard to tell with Resident Evil 7 and Village and stuff. But yeah, it's probably one of the highest selling of the Resident Evil franchise. So people know about Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
So watching this series, I would say at the very least, so they kind of know the incident that's happening in between that. But yeah, I think what's going to happen is this is sort of leading up to Resident Evil 6 with like the infection of the White House and the president, and then going on from there. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Jason has something to do with that, or if Secretary Wilson kind of gets his way in a way. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
I'm curious though.
Yeah, so we won't waste too much of your time. If you want to see these episodes uncut, I know it's episode 4 and it's kind of a little late for that if you've been watching only on the YouTube stuff, but if you want to watch some of the uncut stuff and kind of get a kind of behind the scene glance of some of the other things that we mentioned in the episode, definitely check out the Patreon. There'll also be some other content on there as well. Also check out our social media such as Twitch and Instagram. They'll be linked down below as well as on the screen somewhere. And yeah, let's watch the final episode.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Haven't interrogated Claire just yet, or to keeping her quiet until the president makes his statement.
It could be that.
But she's really just pondering over.
Which I don't blame him. I mean, like, if he does this, it could be
It's
triggering.
instigating a war, basically, with China.
Ready, sir?
He's gonna go through with it.
I'll cover the press floor.
I got the dignitaries.
All right, sounds good. You see anything off, and I mean anything.
I forgot all about him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Where are you? I thought you were dead.
No, hold on. Slow down.
It's probably the,
Do you think he'll believe me? No, of course I trust you.
That was in
Wait,
that.
Lee.
Don't worry about that. He's probably talking to, Shun. Most likely.
Probably. Or Leon.
Or Leon, one of the two.
Good morning.
The man himself. Yep.
Wilson.
Sorry for the restraints, Ms. Redfield, but I need your full attention. The signing ceremony with Climax
Oh,
is
shit.
taking place above us soon, and I'm expected. So
I believe this is in Resident Evil 5.
Facility?
Yeah, this whole facility. I believe it's in Resident Evil 5.
These days, your job is to acquire aid to build schools and hospitals in Panamstan, helping the unfortunate. How noble. But let's back up a second. You're a smart woman, experienced. You know that if, say, we wanted something or someone to disappear, it would damn well disappear. It's not hard to do.
This is
The
true.
president
They're
is
very
going to
good at
take a
covering
firm
up
stance
things.
against China today. And then our military will occupy Panamstan. We will deploy our bioweapons there. And once Panamstan, a country that has known only conflict, incorporates them into their military, it will open the market for the inhibitor. It's a drug I've developed. that
So it's
keeps
all for the
bioweapons in
inhibitor.
check.
I'm sorry, market? You're making bioweapons for profit.
We can make soldiers who never die. As long as they take regular doses of the inhibitor, they can fight longer and harder than ever before.
Yep.
It's revolutionary, don't you think?
Just a whole bunch of
You do that to
Jasons,
people
basically.
for money. What kind of monster are you? No, I take it back. You're just fucking nuts.
Shut up! While you've been busy playing Saint, I've been working. For the
Just
sake of our
slaps you with the
nation's
vanilla
security.
folder, like the most least threatening thing you could do.
She could have got a paper cut, man.
Oh, paper.
And what's
Hey,
wrong
that's hurt.
with profiting off the fruits of one's labor? Nothing.
See, that's how you do it.
Convince you.
I'm honestly surprised they just didn't like outright shoot him.
Nah, he's.
I know.
He's
they're-
got to make a speech.
Of course. Both villains got to make some type of speech.
Fear, fears, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
terror.
exactly. You know. Yeah, we're coming full circle with everything. But yeah, that facility, you run into that type of facility in Resident Evil 5 towards the end of the game. That's why it looks so familiar. Basically, what he said, they're housing.
5 or 6.
It's in 5, whichever, because you
Oh,
go
okay.
up and do it.
Through the spin.
Yeah,
thing.
and
Okay,
like because
so-
you also discover like the flower that was used to help make the virus. But yeah, that's facility. It might not be the same, but it looks like the same like architecture of it. So that's why I was like, oh snap, I remember this type thing. So it's pretty cool they're doing like these callbacks and kind of tying in these little pieces to both 4 or 5 and for future games as well. So I could definitely appreciate that.
Right under everyone's noses. Typical.
So how did he get back to the U.S. so quick?
Resources. I mean, you saw her
Nice
grandfather.
one, Major.
True.
Twice.
Now that you're officially dead, you'll be more effective at covert ops.
I've been as good as dead the last 6 years, sir. You killed me.
Oh,
Bastard! What are you doing?
he does have that
I'm gonna
musker
punch my
strength.
ticket for good.
He just doesn't care.
There we go. So,
Oh,
I was expecting him just to smash his head. not
yeah, me
bite
too.
him.
Not actually bite him. All right, Leon, how you gonna kick this one in the face?
Maybe he'll block a punch again
Leon?
Jesus, the fact that he did that
from a time.
from a tyrant of all things.
That's not good.
You know, it's a theory that each one of the main characters of the series actually is infected, but they each have like a
Immunity.
some type of immunity, which is why if you get bit once, you don't automatically turn. Like they have some type of immunity, like each one in their own way got it somehow.
Yeah, it's possible. Oh, it's
Yeah.
like acid. It just melts him, I guess.
Yeah, it destroys the entire thing completely, so it doesn't like get out.
Oh, he did. He wants to infect him.
Yep, to turn him into the same thing.
Yeah. So now he has to.
Inject himself with it. The exposed heart is his weakness, obviously.
I'm gonna end this.
And these are familiar to like, I don't know how far you got into Village.
Yeah. Not too far, but.
Okay, then I won't say anything then. But for people who played Village, you know.
Everything is all gonna burn.
No! I have my brother's chip. All the evidence we need is right here. All we have to do is go public with it, like we planned. You don't have to do this.
That won't help anything. It won't change what this country's done or what it's doing right now. You know that.
Like we called it. He's gonna go out into the open, expose himself?
I guess so.
And she's just not saying anything, just keeping quiet.
Well, I mean, there's not much she can say or do.
I mean, she can say, help me. Like, so she could ask someone for help.
I'm pretty sure they saw her.
I don't think they did.
It doesn't work that way.
That did absolutely nothing.
You can't stop me.
Why are you even gonna go mess with him? Just go do what you gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're fucking up. It just... She has the chip. He's probably gonna destroy the chip. I'm surprised that her feet hasn't burned.
She kept them up.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
It looked like they was in the water a little bit. Or in the acid a little bit. My man ripped the whole bridge.
I won't let you die like this.
I'm already dead.
Jason, no!
You gonna kill her, you think? Oh!
Did he crush her head?
He did.
Oh, he snapped it. Yeah.
Wow.
Can't control himself again. Doesn't care.
Jesus. And she, of course, had the chip on her.
Claire?
He didn't even know this entire time.
I mean,
It's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
China's not behind this. The hacking, the virus attack, the submarine disappearing. It's all Wilson. Wilson's trying to provoke a war with China.
Where did you get this information?
Leon, sir.
And of course, he's gonna believe Leon.
so will he redo the speech?
He's probably gonna alter the speech.
He should.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it would have came
Wilson's
from
not
anyone
around right
else.
now to say anything. So.
He'll probably end up coming along.
Oh, he got bent in the neck. So.
Well, he's still alive. He got the virus thing. Or the inhibitors.
We must be the source of hope to those who seek freedom and salvation from terror. And we cannot allow anyone to interfere with Panamstan as they rebuild their homes and lives and pursue what so many of us in this country take for granted. The citizens there have chosen to overcome their hardships and walk a new path. And we will be there to guide them. For our new friends, for their future, and for the future of their children, we will do everything in our power to create peace and prosperity for them.
Definitely sucks that she died, though. But I mean, I guess there's one way to make sure that she doesn't, like, show up in any other...
Somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah, continuity reasons, they kind of have to kill all these characters off. And Leon's gonna do what Leon does best. Bullshit. Those rockets?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Want to keep a full arsenal just in case shit hits the fan.
And on top of that, they probably give them these weapons when they send them out into the field.
Probably. That makes sense.
Okay, is that what? TR 103. Oh, yeah. Yep, and yep. Hell yeah, I'm sure.
The fact she was able to figure that out in such a short amount of time. He's just looking like, what the fuck?
You should just hit him.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have named it. They're good. Shoot again.
You gotta reload.
Yo, there's another one up there.
There is another one behind him. Just don't miss. Is that a fucking 50?
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, hit this man in his heart. Oh, he took an arm off.
He did take an arm and he dropped the 50. God damn it, Leon. Why?
Fear.
I'm saying, why didn't he kill him though?
I don't know.
When they see me, then this world will know terror.
He doesn't have any regeneration properties, so
Not yet.
as far as we can tell. Is that it? Don't tell me that's it.
It looked like how he killed him.
If that was it, that's pretty lame. I'm gonna be a little upset.
Maybe it'll come out.
Maybe.
Did he fall on something?
Well, I think he fell on the thing.
Oh, okay.
As it was falling down into the acid.
Tyrants here, Jason. I won't let anyone.
No.
Shoot this thing in the heart.
For real.
Won't end. You are here. You are a witness to this fear.
Something else is going on.
You will help it spread. And soon everyone will know truth.
Because technically Wilson is still alive. We didn't see him die off. We saw him get bit. But we didn't see him die. So he could cause the infection later. In Resident Evil 6 in the beginning.
Or something got out.
Or something got out, something leaked out. Because eventually the world, in the Resident Evil continuity, the world figures out about the bioweapons, zombies, and all that stuff because of what happened at the White House and stuff. It wasn't, they couldn't cover it up.
Hey, I don't know how you survived a sub blowing up and whatever happened downstairs. Holy shit, man. Some hero level stuff.
Nah, I was just lucky.
Oh, come on. You saved everyone's lives here. Plus, you helped the president decide the course this country is gonna take for years to come. Nah, you're definitely a hero.
Yeah, no, if anyone else would have said anything, he probably wouldn't have believed them.
Probably.
Yeah, the fact that, he had to put Leon's name on it kind of solidifies, like, okay, I trust this man with my life. He was basically a one-man army to rescue his daughter.
True.
I'm gonna actually go back and play Resident Evil 4.
Well, they got it coming out on the VR.
I'm actually probably gonna play that too, because there's a lot of features that I saw and that looked really cool, like the ability to hold like the knife and the gun at the same time, and like quick reloading and stuff like that. And there's Wilson. Tricell, that's the company from RE5. It makes sense. He worked for Tricell. God damn it. That's why the facility looked familiar.
So it's Tricell.
It's a Tricell facility.
How's the arm?
Better. Had to sneak out of the hospital, though. Had to break the window, climb down some bed sheets.
Thought I told you not to do anything stupid.
Hello, I'm joking. When are you gonna stop treating me like a kid?
Probably never.
Anyways, about the check. Do you have it?
Thought you called because you wanted to grab dinner.
Man's always looking for a date.
I want to make a copy of it and give it to all the newspapers. This thing's gonna blow up big time.
I can't.
Really? Why not?
Fear.
So that's how it's gonna be. You do things your way and I do things mine.
Really, Leon?
Okay. Fine. I said before, that outfit doesn't suit me.
I guess he's trying to do it in the best interest of the president and stuff, but
Take down that whole administration where they just believe in this one guy.
you're going about it the wrong way, man. Fuck.
Maybe not.
That's crazy. I didn't think he was gonna do that.
I'm not surprised, actually.
That's insane. I mean, I understand to some degree, because after Resident Evil 2, they kind of picked him up and they kind of forced him in his position.
And
So they forced him to become an agent for the U.S. government to keep a close eye on him because he knew about the Raccoon City incident. We'll talk about it here in a second. All right, so that was the final episode. I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised about what Leon did with the data.
I'm not. I mean, like with Leon, I think that he believes in the system. You gotta understand, he was a cop.
Right.
And so since he was a cop, he's all about that law and order, doing things probably the right way. Yeah, he does take shortcuts sometimes, but in the end, I think that he understood that if he would have released that, it would have caused fear, panic, exactly what what's his name wanted. And he's like, I don't want to do that. Plus, he also works for the president. If he takes down one person within the administration, then they're gonna be like, well, what about the president? Did he know about this? The president could be like, no, I didn't know.
And obviously, the correct thing would be for him to step down.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
To save face.
Yeah, so you got a whole administration being like, you let all these people do this underneath your nose. And
Yeah, like, you know, you not being directly responsible, but you hired these people.
Exactly. You appointed Secretary of Defense. You
Yeah,
appointed
exactly.
this
You gave
person.
him, yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I get it, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's like the world eventually needs to know. I mean, they will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's bits and pieces of conspiracy theory out there that people are thinking, but even if somebody released that, they probably still would be like, is this real? And then
I mean, with the amount of data that they had and witnesses that are there, I'd imagine they could have actually spun this to make it like not even just a conspiracy theory. It actually would have been solidified, right?
it's definitely a possibility, but like they said, the government has so much power, so much cover. These people have been creating these bioweapons under people's noses this whole time.
Yeah.
And nobody has realized that they had a freaking facility underneath them.
Which leads to Tricell, which that how links into Resident Evil 5, because Resident Evil 5, the big company in that, is Tricell, which is what Wesker is working with. I think her name is Alexa or Alexis or something.
I can't think of her name.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something with an A. Like Wesker's working with that company to produce the virus down there, which is the it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like the evolution of Los Plagas. I can't think of the name of it right now, but like it's like the evolution of that. It will come to me eventually. Ouroboros, thank you. So that's like with Ouroboros, with Tricell, that came to fruition. So we see that it all just kind of links together. How this series links 4 or 5 together, which eventually leads into 6.
My thoughts is what they're going to do is, with these being so short the way it is, they got a conclusion here. I wouldn't be surprised if they do short 4 episodes for other characters too. So when we see 4 episodes on Chris now, when we see 4 episodes on Gio, I wouldn't be surprised if this happens.
If I have to take a guess, we may see something, because we also have like some games that kind of tell about Chris and Jill. They have like the Revelations game, Revelations 1 and 2, which takes place after 4.
I don't see it all focusing just on them
On
two,
Leon and
especially
Claire.
because they're kind of at their conclusion point now.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we will see more other characters, and like they maybe do like 4 episodes for each, maybe that's why this was so short.
It's a possibility. We might see what happens with Chris and Jill kind of like joining the BSAA, and then leading up to the mansion incident with Wesker and stuff like that. So we may see a series like that, which I'd be okay with, to kind of see like how they've been getting along after the whole event's gone down. So yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That could be what the case is. In any case, when it does come out, you'll definitely see us watch it, and we'll definitely post it up on here and on Patreon. So if you want to check it out early when it does release, go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. Otherwise, it will be uploaded on here on YouTube as well. So once again, thank you for joining me on this. Don't know exactly what we're gonna watch next per se. I still need to catch up on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so that's gonna be
There's a lot
uploading.
of things out there. So
There's a lot of things. We'll probably end up doing. I know you wanted to check out Ippo.
I think that'd be interesting.
So I think that'd be fun. And then they released the trailer from season 3 of Baki. So at one point we'll check that out, the trailer together if you haven't seen it yet.
Alright.
We'll check that out, and then definitely want to watch Baki when that comes out. Baki and I think it's Kin Shinasura.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two shows
Are coming back
when they
and
come
doing-
back,
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna be watching them here.
I like those a lot.
For sure. So, but that's in the future. Definitely check us out on Twitch, Instagram. I have a TikTok as well if you want to check that out. All that'll be in the description down below. And we will catch you guys next time. Take care.
Peace.